In this video, I'll guide you through how to put two tables side by side in Google Docs. This is really useful when you want to compare information, create a more compact layout, or simply make your document look more organized and professional. Let's start from a blank area in your document, or at least a spot where you have enough space. First, we're going to create the structure that will let us place those two tables next to each other. Instead of trying to drag tables around or fight with the formatting, the simplest method is to use a two-column table as a container. Move your cursor to where you want the side-by-side tables to appear, then go up to the top menu and click on Insert. From the drop-down menu, hover over Table. You'll see a grid appear where you can choose how many rows and columns you want. For this layout, you only need a basic two-column table, so select a table that's 1 row tall and 2 columns wide. When you click that, Google Docs will insert a simple 1x2 table into your document. This new table is acting like a frame with 2 cells, a left cell and a right cell. Each of these cells will hold one of your actual tables. Think of it as creating 2 boxes side by side, and inside each box you'll place the content you really care about. Now, inside the left cell of that outer table, click to place your cursor. Again, go to Insert at the top, choose Table, and this time pick the size of the first table you actually want to use. For example, if you need a table with 3 columns and 4 rows, select that from the grid. Google Docs will insert this table right inside the left cell. You can now type your headings, add data, and format it just like any normal table. Next, click inside the right cell of the outer 2-column table. Repeat the same process. Go to Insert, then Table, and choose the size of your second table. This one can be identical to the first or completely different in terms of rows and columns. Once you select it, the second table will appear inside the right cell, perfectly aligned next to the first one. At this point, you have 2 separate tables sitting side by side, each contained within its own column of the outer table. You can adjust the widths by hovering over the vertical borders between columns until your cursor changes, then clicking and dragging to resize. If you need more room for one table, you can make that column wider and the other one narrower. If you don't like the look of the outer table border, you can customize it. Select the outer table by clicking on its top left corner handle, then use the toolbar to change the border color to white or set the border width to 0. That way, you'll only see the inner tables and it will look like you simply placed 2 tables side by side. And that's it. You've inserted a 2-column table and placed 1 table in each column, giving you clean side by side tables in Google Docs with full control over their layout and appearance.